Hello, fellow traders. My name is Curtis Watt from Beyond Backtesting, and I wanted to share that the Apex Trader Funding has a really great deal: 80% off the first month, 80% off each recurring month. One of their best deals. If you want to take advantage of it, use my affiliate link down below, and be sure to enter my code. Make sure your checkout price is right. And I want to give you a couple. I got a spreadsheet here that may be informative for you that I used. I decided to sign up for 7 accounts, I believe, it's 7 accounts, and I'm going to give you 5 reasons why Apex, why you may want to consider Apex. First is 80% off the first month or current month. You can pass as little as 7 days. You get free resets at the end of the month, so there's no reason to reset. That's how you lose big money. If you do lots of resets, there's no reason to do that. If your account is blown, let me clarify that. If your account is blown at the end of the month, you get a free reset. There is now one of the big reasons. Last year, I had 6, 7 accounts funded with them, and I decided it didn't make sense for me because they had the monthly PA fees, which, if you don't know what that means, that's once you get funded, you have a monthly fee. And that put a lot of pressure on me to trade very aggressively, and I blew those accounts out. But now they have a lifetime one-time PA fee, which I'm showing here. And that was enough to kind of change the game for me. Again, Apex has made everything much better for the trader. I would still like to see that PA fee dropped or reduced or even completely eliminated, because really getting funded should be a reward. I understand there's maybe some processing fees or something like that. We'd like to see that drop. They do give you $25,000 to keep now, 100% per account. And when these funding companies came along, when they first came along, some of these companies came to me for affiliate marketing purposes, and I refused. And but everyone in the futures industry went along with those initial funding companies, which were very poor for the trader, just because of that affiliate money, and they promoted those. And I said, I'm not going to do that. Apex came along, they improved things. It's not perfect, but it's certainly much more balanced deal for the trader. I'm using it to work on my trading as much as passing. And I think that's what the way to treat it, right? If you can develop your trading, then that's kind of how I'm treating it, as a way to motivate me. I have several real money funded accounts, so I don't really need it, but I'm using it as a motivational tool. And I do like the 7 days. You pass a little 7 days. I'm not going to try for that. I'm going to shoot for around 15 days or so, and that way, that towards the end of the month, if I do blow the account out, then I've only got a couple of days to wait before I get the free reset. Could go to CM, could trade on my real money accounts. There's no problem there. I would just say, if you do this, don't pay to reset. That's how you lose the big money. You're doing lots of resets. That's how people get a lot of money tied up into it. I did that too, right? You can always learn. But I broke this spreadsheet down here to show you what it kind of looks like. So if you pass in the first month, your total cost is $867. If you do 5 accounts, you're going to have an equivalent of a $12,500 of risk capital. It's not exactly what your futures account would be, and your retail account would be more than that, because of your working orders. Depending on how many contracts you traded and your margin requirements, it could be like a $25,000 account, could be a $15,000 account. But this is your risk, right? You'd have you're putting up basically 7% of risk. They're taking the 94% on if assuming you pass in 1 month. And then what could you make on that? At 1% of return on your risk is $125 per day. At 2% return on your risk is $250. 3% 375. This is probably high, but somewhere in this range is probably possible for an elite day trader. Then we come down here and look at this. What's this look on a monthly basis? You can be making $2,500, $5,000, $7,500, and then I also looked at 10 accounts. You probably don't want to do this many accounts unless you really have evidence that you can do this. And one thing I would say too is, use this. The way I'm using this, from my experience, is use this as a way to develop my trading. Passing without being ready it's just not going to benefit you. You're just going to lose more money, right? And I do want to say this is not right for everyone, right? You do have the trailing drawdown you got to check against. The commissions and fees look pretty good, but you have that trailing drawdown that you need to be about. This is a very high performance type of trading. Most professionals probably could not trade at this level. You want to set yourself some budgets, some time limits on this as well, and make sure it doesn't, that it's reasonable for what you're trying to do. Here I looked at the opportunity cost. Maybe if you're saying, okay, on my retail account, I could trade some micros, and micros is a great option. Maybe risking $100 total, $30 and returning $30 per day 30% of your max daily risk per day would be $30 per day, and you can look and see what you could do consistently with even micros. This could add up, right? So that's why I look at that too, and that is certainly an option. The catch to this, if you're not disciplined, and this is, if you're not in these markets, if you're making a mistake, you could lose a lot more, right? Futures trading is risky. So I just want to put that out here. Again, micros is an option. I wouldn't say this is the only option, but it could be an option to if it helps you motivate your trading, or you can look at the math and say maybe I could do something like this. Again, these are still pretty difficult. The Apex has certainly leveled it, made it more balanced, so to speak. Use my affiliate link down below. You got 4 days left to get this great this particular sale, 80% off the first month, 80% off each recurring month. Take advantage of it if you're interested in it. It's not for everyone. A lot of traders it's not going to be for. But if you feel like you might, then now's the best time to take advantage of that. So I just want to share that for anyone who's interested in that. I hope it helps. Thanks.